kind of juice them boys got today.
The Gauntlet, a series of 3 rounds of 6 agility drills that will tell us who we are as a team. Completed under an hour, and we get to move on to football. Fail, and we are right back here on Wednesday. The choice is ours.
Hey, on a typical day, we do flex, we get it up. I'm gonna give you guys a brief instruction because time's money, all right? And we're gonna get a break and haul ass to your stations, all right? We're gonna go 2 minutes and 45, and we're gonna see how y'all do, to include callbacks and everything, all right?
Hey, man. Hey, when shit goes wrong today, do not turn on your brother, all right? Do not turn on your brother. Whatever you do not turn on him. Hey, family on 2, 1, 2. Family.
Kind of the first mat room philosophy came from Tom Osborne at Nebraska when it was too cold and snowy to go outside. They wanted something hard to do indoors.
What the Gauntlet gives us is a good look into our team's culture.
Start the right way, finish the right way.
You check yourself before you get to check anybody else.
You start to see guys begin to encourage each other, push each other, invest in each other, while also pushing themselves to the limit of being their best.
Teams that are tough and have a good culture and player-led teams will win games and win championships.
Let's go.
It's all about winning. Get down to the floor. Get up. Come on, finish.
The rules are, first you must sprint to each station with utmost urgency. Break down on the coach, get in straight lines, you have to stand within the frame of the guy in front of you. You've got to be in a 2-point stance, your foot behind the line, not on the line. There's always a line to start from. Can't post your inside hands. Your feet cannot displace the bag. Can't displace any of the cones you're running around. Go to your right hand touches. Go to the left, your left hand touches. Every violation is 3 up down. So there's a lot of rules.
Don't let me beat you. Teamwork, make a left hand turn. Finish it, baby.
Get out. Down.
That's a callback. A callback and sink a Gauntlet attempt.
Win one guy doesn't strain. You're straining the entire team, and it's obvious.
So a callback it's basically a mental error. There's all these minute details that might seem really easy, but 30, 40, 50 minutes in, that can be really taxing on your body, which makes your mind fatigued too.
But you cannot be 15 yards apart, station to station. Do you understand that? You have to strain.
Strain's a big word we use all the time. Strain. We need to see maximum effort for what your body can do to get to the next drill.
Hey, up tall, man, come on. Stand up.
At 6:50, I called you guys up. You were in your last station, right?
Yes, sir.
You were in your last station, the second go around. So if you had 6 minutes left, or 7 minutes left, we blow the whistle, you haul ass to the side, we get you guys up and say, hey, you got 6 minutes. We give you like a minute and a half to recover. Your emotions are charged up. Oh, hey, let's go beat this. And you run out, and we're perfect, and you beat it. Do you see the possibilities out there? The mistakes are what is the burden, and we're trying to diminish that. And the teams that play with the greatest effort, the most passion, and the least mistakes are going to usually win.
Today the Gauntlet won, but we will be back. Every great program has great culture, but where does that culture come from? Attitude, toughness, discipline, and love are the foundations of this program.
We've talked about our core values, attitude, toughness, discipline, love. And I can set that vision, I can cast that vision, but more importantly, that vision comes to life in our locker room. And our guys have to understand what those things mean to our team in every area. And so we've clearly defined those. We've spent times in breakout groups having conversation around those. We've also talked at least about character and leadership. And so those things I think are what I want people to see.
You get what you give. You get what you get. Like, are you an energy vampire? You suck the life out of the organization, or do you give life to the organization? Do you help people around you become better? You get what you give. Whatever you give off, I got news for you. You get it back. You want great results? Give great effort. You're in control of your effort and your attitude. You want great results? Give great effort.
Attitude is basically how you approach every work day, how your demeanor when you come in the room. And Coach Sumrall always says the only true disability in life is about attitude.
The scoreboard's a scoreboard. We're measured by wins and losses. Outcomes do matter, but we're not outcome driven, we're process driven. And I want our guys to have a great attitude every day. I want them to be tough, I want them to be disciplined, and I want them to love each other and love their own development and the process of what they're working on.
The most common definition of tough is being able to withstand great force without tearing or breaking.
Having that posture when you're tired and we're not going to look like we're getting beat. You know, I always say that we can't, in an hour workout, I can't break you guys in 1 hour. Don't let me break you in 1 hour.
And in 47 minutes, can we break you as an individual? Should we be able to break you as a team?
There's no level where it can be overlooked, and it's a culture of a blue-collar mentality, right? Eventually, the talent gap in a game will close. At some point in time, don't know who it's going to be and what week it's going to be, but eventually the talent gap will go away. And okay, now where do you go? There has to be some kind of backbone, some kind of strong, concrete foundation of your team to where when we match up skills and drills and ability-wise, where's our edge? Where are we going to be a better team?
Complacency absolutely kills organizations. What do we have to do on a daily basis to avoid complacency?
It's not punishment. So like, you maybe think in your mind as a kid you're growing up and you're gonna get disciplined if you did something. Maybe you got your work or something. That's not what this discipline is. This discipline is not punishment, okay?
The discipline to stay on sides, to in a crowded, in a loud game with fan noise, is to know your responsibility and watch the ball movement. And discipline is, again, an everyday aspect as well. And we try to incorporate into our workouts. Discipline, and of course, the Gauntlet is all about discipline.
Guys, the best core value we got is love. I just talked about how important it is we take a step in toughness, but love's the best core value we got.
It's just taking the blinders off and putting the needs of others ahead of yourself.
This is the perfect version of love, guys. I'm not asking you to like not have a little shit connect. Damn, I do, and we will. But guys, man, you are to be patient with your teammates. The coaches are gonna coach each other. You are to be patient with each other and help each other. All right, you're to be kind to each other. And sometimes kindness means like kicking somebody in the ass a little bit too to help them go. All right, truthful. You're to be selfless. It ain't all about me. It ain't all about the individual. We are a part of a team. We all play for Tulane. Everybody got it? Sir. We all play for Tulane. Everybody got it? Sir. We all play for who? Tulane. It ain't about me. On the name of the front of the jersey, don't say damn John. This is Tulane.
We're going to love each other. We're going to want to fight for each other. And there's going to be a lot of passion and a lot of grit on that field.
Family on two. 1, 2, family.
Setting the tone and establishing culture is important, but it isn't all work and no play in the Sumrall era. It's carnival time in New Orleans. So let the good times roll.
We're here, man.
Everybody asked me where you are, and I said he quit. I said he quit already.
I ain't scared, guys. Don't worry, bro. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. It's a little wet. I'll give it to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Future football player right here.
See, I can stand there and throw it like something like that all day. Like, not move, just stand still and throw it as far as you can.
All work and no play is never good, but too much play can come back to bite you too. The ultimate test of sacrifice today is, who is prepared for the post-Mardi Gras Gauntlet?
Coming in Gauntlet number 4, right after Mardi Gras, like, I feel like that was a test to see who's gonna be accountable and stuff like that. The energy wasn't really there. You could tell during the warm-ups, we got sent back a couple times, and then we were repeating stations in the beginning. Coaches are on us. We start to realize, okay, doing this is not gonna get us through. Like, we have to push it some more, encouraging people, just bring more energy.
Coach knew exactly what he was doing. I think he did it on purpose, sort of, because that's one of those things that tests self-discipline.
And after that, we just got together and, you know, we were tired of like coming out here and failing at beating the Gauntlet. So we just got together and, you know, we talked, and I got talked about a while ago, just that leadership was like a big thing, and, you know, communication.
I learned that we have a lot of leaders on this team, man, not just a group of guys, but the whole team. The Gauntlet is like a game, you know. In the game, you're gonna count on everybody to be a leader. Everybody gonna have to hold themselves accountable. So I feel like the Gauntlet showed that we have a lot of leaders on the team, and just everybody hold the end of the bargain up.
I think we're on the right track, but I don't think we're there just yet. I think the guys know that too. I think they know we have so much potential.
Let's go finish. Finish through. Finish through.
Because of 3 minutes in penalties, you got 5 minutes. Burn all of the gas right now.
So can I tell you about the 2,000 play game? Okay, so let's say offense plays 90 snaps. 90 times 11, that's 990. Defense plays the same amount of snaps, 90 snaps times 11 individual players playing those snaps, 990. You add all those snaps up, you get 1980. Add special teams, call it 2,000. That's 2,000 individual assignments. The nose tackle has to protect the A gap, and the center's job is to push him out of it. That's 1. Wideout runs the route, corner has to cover him, that's 2. This goes across the entire game. So the Gauntlet kind of enforces that psychology of winning your rep. I'm not going to make a mistake. You know, my responsibility, I want to take care of my job on that particular snap, that particular drill.
The people that are only on the field when it comes time to ball is the brothers to your right and to your left. You know, no coaches are going to be out there playing ball with you, so it's really just, hey, like, I know I can rely on this guy, and I think in those times it showed that.
It's either right now or never. Like, we want it here right now, and, you know, we were capable of doing it. So it really just took putting your head to it, everyone being on the same page.
The man behind the Gauntlet is no stranger to adversity. Rusty Witt redefined what it means to not take no for an answer and to put others before himself.
Well, I played football at Abilene Christian and was a criminology social work major. I thought I wanted to be an FBI agent or work for the Secret Service or something like that. Then Cliff Felkin shows up before my senior year, the strength coach, changed my entire philosophy on everything. The way my body developed, my self-confidence, and I realized, hey, I want to do this instead. My first head job was Sam Houston State. I was there from 98 to 2001, and during that time I had my knee evaluated, and I had an ACL tear. I'd really just kind of been pushing through, and they repaired it on August 2001. So 4 weeks later, I'm coaching in a knee brace on a Tuesday morning, and it was the events of 9/11 unfolded, and everybody was impacted. Of course, I'm in a knee brace. I'm just got my sutures taken out. I felt helpless. Watching everything happen and all the chaos, and my grandmother called me, who was 24 years old when Pearl Harbor was bombed, okay? She was a young woman. She calls me, "Hey, Rusty, are you watching this?" I'm like, "Yes." She goes, "This is your Pearl Harbor." And when she told me that, I was like, "Okay, you just drafted me into the military, you know?" So I rehabbed my leg for 9 months. I walked across the street, went into an Army recruiting office and joined the Army.
I think it shows that he has great love in his heart and compassion. I know that's crazy to sound about maybe somebody going into battle or going to become a warrior, but I think he shows love there because he sacrificed. And he showed that life was bigger than just himself, and he cared about things other than just his own well-being. He felt the need to help defend at a time where maybe our country had been attacked. And that's the type of man he is. That's the type of strength coach he is.
My mother bought me a book when I was 12 years old called The Green Berets. And that book had a lasting impact on me. The cover photo of the Green Beret with his M16 and his face paint, I was like, I'm kind of sold. So I'll go across the street, walk into the recruiting office. And there was a poster of a Green Berets hanging out of a helicopter with their night vision goggles on. And I said, "I want to do that." And he goes, "How old are you?" I said, "I'm 32. He goes, "You're too old." I looked, I said, "Well," I looked next to it, and there's a picture of a ranger in a swamp, water up to his chest, and he's holding his rifle eye level, and he had ranger on his forehead. It's a very famous picture. Everybody's in the military seen it. I said, "Well, I want to do that." And he goes, "I can make that work." Went to airborne school, and my sergeant airborne, who's in charge of our airborne platoon, he and I were the exact same age, within a couple of months. And he goes, "What are you going to Ranger for?" I said, "That's the only option they gave me." He goes, I'll fix that. I know people." Went to Special Forces training, graduated, went to 10th Special Forces Group out in Colorado. Trained with my team for 1 year. Then we deployed to Iraq for about 10 months. Came back, went back to Iraq, and then my enlistment ran out. I wanted to get back into coaching, and I wanted to just get back into civilian life and take what I had learned. And I met some amazing people, some of the toughest men I've ever seen, ever will know. And I learned a lot about attention to detail and focus from the Special Forces environment. And I also learned that I can learn a lot from younger people. And I'm not ashamed to admit that there are players I've coached that I look up to.
He wants to help our players at every turn. He does life the same way as that action. When he felt called, he didn't think too hard about it. He just ran to the call.
There's nothing more than that man loves to see than his players succeed. And it's not just in the field or just in the weight room, succeed at life.
Whit's it, man. Whit, he is the epitome of fighting for what you're next to or fighting for what's behind you.
My dad would always say, "Be useful." I want to be useful and I use the skills that I have and the experiences that I have to help these young men out.
A little adversity is nothing compared to the battlefield. If we are going to beat the Gauntlet, it's now or never.
Gauntlet Day 6. Let's do it.
Go, man, hustle up. It's on you. You know where to go. No, you're going again. Hey, you better run your two stations. No callbacks. Break it down. No, 2, 1, 2. Come on, this is the day right here. This is it right here. Hey, we good. You good? Oh, yeah.
That's what wins this thing. You understand that?
Roll detail.
Get out. Beat him.
Somebody got to win.
Let's go. Come on. Dig in there. Tight curve. Work in. Let's go. Jog it off. Stand up. Hey, everybody stand it.
Yeah, buddy. Go. All right. Take your blinders off to look, communicate. Find the guy who's tired, encourage him, and push station to station. Let's go! Left foot, left turn! Get downhill and go. No post!
You gotta stay together.
Watch out! Let's go! Which gives you 10 minutes from right now to be perfect. Hey, talk, bro. Everybody talk, bro.
Shots out, good. That's it, don't be the one. Ready, go. Let's work. Kenny, come on. Let's work, Kenny. Let's go. Come on, how y'all gonna respond? Let's go!
So, Grub, will you stand up for me real quick and tell me something that you think that you learned from watching your team do this?
I think I just learned that everybody's willing to fight, to finish, to get something, to achieve something.
It takes all of us. I think everybody learned that it takes all of us. It's not just one or two people on the team. You have older guys, you have younger guys. It takes everybody to lead this team.
When you are encouraging each other, lifting each other up, that's when good things are gonna happen. There's gonna be happen. Like, who's ever been a part of a season where just everything's gone perfect? Flawless. There's always something, right? In a game, I don't give a damn in a game, nothing's just gonna go perfect. You're gonna have adversity, and how you respond to that, that's what's gonna make or break you.
We were just very happy, man. I felt like we won a championship. Like, it took us 6 tries, so that's a lot of tries. And to finally beat it, everything went perfect, man. It was good, man.
Just putting everything you have into it and receiving that reward is something special. Everything around me kind of just muted, and I was just like, we just did this. And, we've been up here since Monday, Wednesday, Friday, doing it every time, trying to get it right, and we finally completed it, so it was a big accomplishment.
It was a great feeling, and it felt like we had just won a football game, and just seeing everybody run around and celebrate together, it was a good feeling for sure.
I'm not gonna say there's nothing like it, but knowing that if you don't beat it, it's coming back. Like, I feel like just getting that weight lifted off your shoulders is just second to none.
And just like that, it's time to play football.
Tulane, bringing the pain. Tulane, bringing the pain. Tulane, running the game, running the game, running the game.
We run the game by all means possible. 2010, this our year, we unstoppable. I go by the name of Mr. Big Chris. I'm the main reason why your head coach pissed. Scratching teams off the list each and every week. Green Wave front page, just watch and see. Saturday, Superdome, where you wanna be. All expense paid trip. Tennessee. Holiday season, we going bowling, baby. TU, just believe we achieve, baby. I know the fans wondering where we been lately, but we headed back to the top, no maybes. Trying to fill the Winston Center with trophies. TU, let's get it, we gon' grind for it. It's what it takes to win.